हेलो दोस्तों, क्या हाल चाल। वेलकम बैक वंस अगेन टू HRAnand। थोड़ा सा मैंने चेंज कर दिया है क्योंकि वो उसमें कुछ ज़्यादा छोटा दिख रहा था ना, फील नहीं आ रहा था वैसा। तो गाइज कुछ कुछ क्वेस्ट्स मैंने कंप्लीट किए हैं नॉन स्ट्रीम पे भी, और ये कुछ कुछ छड़ी वगैरह भी मैंने ख़रीदा है। तो आप लोग को पहले मैं दिखाना चाहूँगा कि आप लोग गौर से देखिए इस हॉगवर्ट्स कैसल को मैंने एक्सप्लोर किया, ठीक है। और एक्सप्लोर करने के बाद ये देख पा रहे होगे, यही वो क्विडिच वाला है, ऑलराइट। और ये है आपका हॉगवर्ट्स का नॉर्दर्न साइड। एक सेकेंड, जस्ट वेट फॉर अ मोमेंट गाइस, लेट मी चेक वन थिंग। क्या ये मेरा यूपीएस आवाज कर रहा है? दैट वाज माय यूपीएस जो कि बज रहा था। तो कुछ कुछ कंप्लीट करने के बाद अब मेरे पास जो क्वेस्ट्स हैं वो मैं दिखाता हूँ बेसिकली। एंड लेट मी टेल यू वन थिंग, कुछ कुछ एक्स्ट्रा स्पेल्स भी मैंने ऑब्जर्व किए हैं, जैसे मैं ये डिपल्सो है एंड मैनी मोर थिंग्स। ओके, और ये भी कुछ नया मिला है मेरे को, दिखाता हूँ। देखो, लेट्स एंटर द नॉर्थ साइड। तो क्वेस्ट्स चेक किया जाए अपने थोड़ा, क्या क्या है। बीस्ट क्लास में अपने को जाना है, प्रोफेसर गार्लिक्स का असाइनमेंट है। सबसे पहले यही करते हैं, 20 क्लास पे चलते हैं अपन लोग। 168 मीटर्स। पैदल कौन ही जाएगा। अपन लोग उड़ के जाएंगे। या पहुंच चुके हैं हम लोग 20 क्लास में। ये है हमारे प्रोफेसर।
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting.
Hello.
Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
काटेगा तो नहीं। ओके,
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I
lol.
think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
ओके ये महाशय तो यहाँ ब्रशिंग में बिजी हैं.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
ये मेरा चश्मा देख रहे हो guys?
Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
ये नीजल्स क्या होते हैं?
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
इस स्लिदरिन वाले होते ही बदमाश है शुरू से. इनका हाउस ही बदमाश हो. ये तो होंगे बदमाश.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald.
Okay. I'll do that. अच्छा भी आईपीएल का मैच चल रहा है. लॉल. गलत दिन पे गलत टाइम. सबको ब्रश करते हैं भाई अपन. ले भाई तू भी खा. खाना खा.
The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student?
यही है मैम. बोलिए तो.
There you are. I would like a moment, please.
Okay.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Over here.
Uh-huh.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
पहले तो ये चश्मा हटाने तो मेरे को अजीब सा कुछ लग रहा है. ये ठीक है.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
कहाँ लेके जा रही हैं ये मोहतरमा पता नहीं.
Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
Oh, nice.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
ये हैरी पॉटर वाले सीन को रिक्रिएट करने का अच्छा चीज है. और झुकना है क्या?
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
थोड़ा सा तो नर्वसनेस था.
Honestly, she was a bit intimidating.
She does have a rather stern brow, doesn't she? But look how well you put her at ease.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the...
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
तो हमारा ये क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट हो चुका है और ये क्या स्पेल्स रख रखे हैं मैंने। स्पेल यार बस। नेक्स्ट क्वेस्ट की ओर चले। The caretakers talk to the reception hall.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
हाँ हाँ वो सब तो ठीक है बट अभी अपने को इधर ही कहीं जाना है ना। ये रहा। ये लोग को खाने से फुर्सत नहीं है।
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more event.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly...
Oh, of course. In fact, do you see that curious statue?
ये हो गया रात।
We are fortunate to... Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one.
Accio!
Guys.
Lumos! A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving.
I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used the boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps
कितना पकाता है यार.
I'd be.
Hello, Mora. Okay. हमारे पास एक स्पेल है जो गेट खोल सकता है, बट वो है कहाँ?
Aloha, Mora.
Use QE and A to move the sparks. Press the dials until both the corresponding gears are activated. Release the lock. I don't know what to do. So rotate the dials until both corresponding gears have activated the lock. कुछ तो कर रहे हैं हम, पता नहीं क्या. So boring. कुछ तो लफड़ा किए हम अभी. वो अंदर वाला घूमने लगा. कुछ तो हुआ.
well done. You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is
कहाँ गया?
Revelio. Revelio.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between us.
छुप के जाने में अलग ही फील है.
I wouldn't be. What are you up to?
पकड़े गए अपन. We'll try it again.
Arresto momentum. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom.
अरे इसको घुमाना है, राइट? ये घुमाते घुमाते कुछ तो होता है अपने आप ही। ये समझ में आ क्यों नहीं रहा मेरे को? आई थिंक उस स्पार्क को अगर इससे कोलैब कर दिया जाए, इट माइट स्टार्ट वर्किंग। आई थिंक जस्ट वन मोर। भैया डाल तो दिया इसमें, या क्यों नहीं रहा? मेरे को ये बुझा ही नहीं रहा है.
Hello, Hamora.
Let's try it once again. वो दोनों वहीं अटका हुआ है, ठीक है. चलो इसको समझने का कोशिश करते हैं. How to solve Alohomora Hogwarts Legacy.
Hello my Harry Potter friends, and if you are like me having problems with Alohomora puzzles, then this video is for you. Basically how to solve the puzzles is you need to use two analog sticks, one is representing green dot and the other is representing a red dot. With green dot you need to position yourself on the outside rings and turn them around until you find the right sweet spot. Once you find the right sweet spot, you are representing green dot and the other is representing a red dot. With green dot you need to position yourself on the outside rings and
Position it to the
turn them around until you find the right sweet spot.
outside of the ring. Okay. भाई क्या सही किया था उसने. हाँ अब बुझाया. इसको यहाँ करना है. ओके रेड वाले को उस पे करना होता है, इसको इस पे करना होता है. अब जाकर क्लियर हुआ मेरे को.
One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or her, I suppose. Anyway, in this state of goblin rebellion, my marks in
एक उठा लिया हमने.
class is 4. She's right. Why don't you use goblins
बच गए.
Revelio.
prefect that way? I'm a prefect too, you twit.
एक यहीं बाहर खड़ा है. शिट.
So now you can't do that.
अरे यार.
Revelio.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other payrolls and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows. Students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being...
No. बच्चे.
Planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet.
क्या झोल है भाई, यहाँ से निकलने में तो शिट.
Revelio.
इसको अभी आना था यहाँ. बच गए.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. Of course, but that does not I am determined.
I'll see what I can do, but
Understood. Now, remember,
Understood.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Okay. हाँ, कुछ नया है. कास्ट डिपल्स ऑन अ लेविटेटिंग एनिमी. चलो उड़ाते हैं किसी को अब. एनिमी इधर ही मिलता है अधिकतर.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
Siron.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Levioso.
Now that you've attended...
Levioso! Confringo! Arresto Momentum! Revelio!
Dipple.
Expelliarmus! Levioso! Depulso! Levioso! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Depulso! Yes!
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in...
Levioso! Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Levioso. Confringo. Cursed fiends. Revelio.
चलिए बहुत हो गया। अब अपन लोग बाद में खेलेंगे। आज की स्ट्रीम को यहीं पे एंड करते हैं।
Thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Have a nice day, guys.